please tell us when and how you start to be a designer. How did it all happen to you?
The whole thing really started as a joke. I was not really a designer. In fact, one day I wanted to show jewelry and beautiful accessory in the runway, and I saw that a lot of garments that designers show on the runway sometimes were not appropriate to show beautiful jewelry. They were very ornate already. There was no room for that. So I wanted to show beautiful jewelry. So I said, I'm going to make a few little dresses, little black dresses. That's how I started the first time, to show a beautiful accessory. People liked them, so I said, oh, maybe I design more the next time. They liked them again. I said, well, maybe now I go ahead and work on designing a collection. So I did one collection. And that's how the whole thing started. It was not really that I set out to be a designer. I'm an artist. I'm a painter, combined painting and photography and multimedia. I've been in theater for many years, but I never really thought much about designing using fabrics. And then one day I was doing a photo with the model, and I started working with little pieces of fabric on her body to create this image. I said, I think I can make an entire dress on her body by gluing little pieces of fabric. And after that, I said, well, maybe I should design something sometime. Thus, a designer was born.
Well, so that's not your business, actually. That's your art.
Well, yeah, my business is the production of the shows. I'm the producer of the Couture Fashion Week, as you know. So my business is to bring all the designers from around the world to show couture in New York. In the process, I got kind of tossed into it myself and got excited about it. I started designing myself too. And it's been nice because we have been able to make a beautiful relationship and friendship with all the designers around the world. And now they like the idea that I'm involved in fashion, and I understand from their perspective, and I like to bring them aboard to present their collection. So from that perspective, it works very nice.
If you've been working in fashion police, what you will ban from fashion straight away, you will prohibit it in fashion, what it would be this thing? If you were a fashion police, and if you have a right to, put any restrictions on the fashion, what would be your restrictions? What do you hate in fashion, in modern fashion?
People should not wear. Let's take one at a time. Women, let's take women and then we'll deal with men. Women should not wear dresses just because it's in fashion if it doesn't fit their body. I find a lot of people sometimes, they don't care, it's in fashion, and they look awful. So I think you should wear what makes you look good, whether it's in fashion or not, because what's really in fashion is what you wear.
Please tell us what you're doing here and what do you like about the collections you have seen?
Well, it's amazing. There's not. I don't even have to. A word to really talk about that because it's so wonderful. I think piece by piece, if you go through this fashion week, it's amazing. I'm for quality, but I just love fashion. When I see all these things, and I know we are going the right side.
I just want to specify. You're speaking about the collection of Andreas Aquino. Am I right?
Yes. Andreas Aquino collection.
Have you been on any other collections? Did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw the one before, and because I came a little late, but all those things is really well organized and there's nothing really I could say about it. Fashion is coming up again. I know everything was just falling apart, but today and on, fashion is going to be in its high standing.
I will have one question to you. Later on in 90s, it was very clear where the fashion goes. Like designer would go, like 20s, or they have a look from 60s. Now in 6 months, you have all the looks like 60s, 40s, 80s, and where the fashion goes. It's all mess. You don't know what you want to dress.
Well, 60s and all those things, the fashion, that's what I'm into it. Because that was the really good time about the fashion. Today, the people just take a fashion light, which is not the good things to do, because fashion, we have to go with that all the time because you can't just come out without dressing up. So old style is the best today because I think that's my belief, 100%. So I think we're going to bring it back by showing, by what we're doing and showing to people. And then people could appreciate it, and then we have old style back, and then we are on track.
Do you know the secret to be a really stylish person? What do you think the secret is to be really stylish,
Well, to be a stylish is you don't have to look at somebody. Whatever, even in the universe, whatever you see and then you walk in, you dressed up, you don't have to look anybody else than yourself. That's the only way you can just create a unique style. Clothes is clothes. Anybody make a clothes. But wear them and then just appear somewhere, make a difference, a big difference. And that's how you become a special designer. I love it, and I wish everybody could just catch up like in Europe. America should be on the top of it today, because I am into that game to be able to put America in Fashion Week. I mean in the fashion level, the best way. Because we have everything here to be good in fashion. So I think a few years coming, we're going to talk about the fashion in America.
Okay, and the last question, as I know you've been here as a designer on the Couture Fashion Week, what's your opinion about Couture Fashion Week in New York?
Well, the person, Andre Aquino, who promote that is a genius. The only thing I could say is a genius. He has that kind of love of fashion. I mean, he's not going to be back. He's going to move on, because the way he's doing it, year by year, it's getting better and better. I think we just have to pray for him to succeed and then stay on top of it. I love him. It's a great designer. It's a great entertainer. It's all that. That's why I came here, and then sitting there just, shaking my hand to tell to people that we are coming back.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We do an interview and
Okay. Скажешь, когда ты готов, да? Okay. So please.